Gillian's Wonderland Pier is one of two boardwalk parks in Ocean City, New Jersey. This seaside park has been a staple of Ocean City for over 90 years, and the owners are deeply integrated with both the town and amusement industry. So in this video, I will discuss Gillian's Wonderland Pier and help you determine if you should visit this park. David Gillian originally built an entertainment complex at the Hippodrome Pier in 1917. However, the Hippodrome was destroyed by a 1927 fire. Gillian rebuilt the boardwalk and opened Wonderland Pier in 1929 with a few amusement rides. For 30 years, Wonderland Pier was the lone amusement park in Ocean City, slowly expanding along the way. But in 1959, Playland's Castaway Cove opened less than 1 mile down the boardwalk. It is exceedingly easy to visit both parks in the same day. I think Castaway Cove is the far superior option for thrill seekers, especially since they have the best ride in the Jersey Shore and Gale Force. But I think Gillian's is the superior option for families, and that has always been the target demographic of Wonderland Pier. They wanted to be a family park. This park has been passed down generation to generation in the Gillian family. Bob and Roy took over in 1957, and Roy went on to do so much more. He actually became the mayor of Ocean City in 1985, and then the president of the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, or IAAPA, in 1994. Roy's son Jay has followed in his father's footsteps, assuming ownership of the park and then becoming the mayor of Ocean City in 2010. Both Ocean City and amusement parks are in the DNA of the Gillian family. The family actually tried expanding their amusement business in 2009 by opening Gillian's Funland roughly 10 miles away in Sea Isle, New Jersey. However, this park operated for just 5 years until it closed due to extensive damage from Superstorm Sandy. Earlier this year, it was announced that Jay Gillian was facing $8 million in debt, which cast some doubt on the future of Gillian's. The park was facing foreclosure, but Gillian secured new financing, so the park will open for the 2021 season as intended. But I would recommend going out and giving them your business just in case. The park is just a stone's throw away from the beach. The main entrance is just off the boardwalk and features a flashy castle facade. I also love how the park name is spelled out on a series of rotating columns. It looks really cool. Like many boardwalk parks, Wonderland Pier has free admission. If you want to ride the attractions, you have two options. You can either pay per ride, each ride costs 3 to 7 tickets, and without any discounts, each ticket costs $1, so rides can add up quickly here. If you want to ride a lot, I'd try to purchase a wristband. The park hasn't always offered them in the past, but it looks like they have a 4-hour unlimited rides pass for $40 in 2021. I'm not sure if there are any restrictions on certain days or times, so I'd contact the park if you plan to visit. The park does have some discount days, and for 2021, keep an eye out. It looks like they have a $10 Sunday night special from 9 to 11 p.m. during the summer. In terms of parking, you will be at the mercy of the town lots. In my past visits, I've had to pay $10 to $20 to park all day in Ocean City. The lots will cost more on weekends, as with most beaches. Gillian's has a very interesting setup. The park is compact, but it's separated into 4 different areas. You have an indoor area and 3 outdoor decks, a lower deck, a midway deck, and an upper deck. The indoor area is mostly home to children's rides. You have more kiddie roundabouts than one could count, but there are 2 rides of note. First, you have a classic 1926 Philadelphia Toboggan Company carousel. The horses look fantastic, but this one no longer has a band organ, and the top looks oddly naked, as you can see the steel supports. 2, you have the monorail. You board this ride on the top floor, and has a shockingly well-themed Western station. The ride then takes you on a complete tour of the park, both inside and outside. Moving outside, you have a decent collection of flat rides. There's a mix of spinning and pendulum rides, but there are a few attractions that stand out. The most notable ride here is the Canyon Falls Log Flume. I have a separate review on this ride, but this Hopkins Log Flume uses all 3 decks to some extent. It starts on the lower deck, past some themed scenes. The ride's single drop takes place in the midway deck, and then the drop features a fantastic head chopper with the upper deck. This flume really surprised me how it has a custom layout with some detailed sets and a thrilling final plunge. The park also has a haunted dark ride that is uncreatively named Haunted Dark Ride. This Sally Haunted House is a step up from your usual carnival haunted houses. The ride has a lot of detail and several effects that lunge towards you. The one downside with this one is that the glowing paint and blacklit lighting sort of spoil some of the effects. The park also has an exceptional drop tower that is uncreatively named Drop Tower. The names of this park are not the best. This Arm Larson Tower stands 13 stories tall, and it offers a breathtaking view of the beach and Ocean City. Plus, it has an intense drop. It delivers wonderful airtime and will leave your stomach at the top. This type of drop tower placed quite high in my top 25 drop tower rankings. Last but not least, you have a massive 144-foot or 44-meter tall Ferris wheel. The giant wheel offers 3 rotations and stunning views for both the park and surrounding area. Plus, this is one of those rare Ferris wheels that single riders can ride alone. The park does have a major deficiency in the ride lineup though. There are no adult roller coasters here. The park has a Wacky Worm for kids, and they used to have a few different family coasters, most recently the Runaway Train, until the end of the 2018 season. If the park is looking to add a new attraction in the future, I really think they could use a new coaster of some sorts. That is the biggest advantage that Castaway Cove has over Gillian's. The staff and operations at Gillian's are fine. Neither stood out to me. And in all my visits to the park, half on weekends and half on weekdays, the park has never been crowded. Meanwhile, Castaway Cove has been mobbed, so that seems to be the more popular park, and they seem to be getting rewarded for their recent investments. So do I recommend visiting Gillian's Wonderland Pier? If you're in Ocean City, I think it's worth the pit stop. The park may not have a full day's worth of rides, but there are a small handful of rides worth trying in the observation rides, the drop tower, and log flume. If you're a thrill seeker such as myself, you'll probably prefer Castaway Cove. If you have younger guests, I think Gillian's is the better option. Not only do they have a deep lineup of kiddie and family rides, but the park is usually less busy than Castaway Cove, so it offers a more relaxing experience. I did a video ranking my favorite parks in New Jersey, and while Gillian's was in the lower half, it's still a clean and enjoyable park for what it is. Really, their biggest weakness is the lack of an adult coaster. And it is a park I will always pop into for an hour when I'm in Ocean City. So those are my thoughts on Gillian's Wonderland Pier, the older of the 2 boardwalk parks in Ocean City, New Jersey. What are your thoughts on this park? Have you been there? How do you think it compares to Castaway Cove? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you gave it a like, and you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.